A tragic chapter in Chattanooga's history has come to a close. Good evening. Thanks for watching News Channel 9 at 6. I'm Calvin Snade.
I'm Kim Chapman. Many of you watched live right here on News Channel 9 as Jesse Mathews pleaded guilty to gunning down Sergeant Tim Chapin, avoiding the death penalty and bringing the case to an end. News Channel 9 has team coverage tonight. Both John Madewell and Drew Balea were in the courtroom as Mathews took his deal. We begin with John, who's live at the Hamilton County Courthouse. Good evening, John.
Good evening, Kim. April 2nd, 2011 went down as one of the most violent days Chattanooga has ever seen, especially for the police department. On that morning, 4 officers, including Sergeant Tim Chapin, were caught in the heavy gunfire of Jesse Mathews. And this afternoon, Mathews pleaded guilty to all of it. Jesse Mathews looks to his left walking in. Right in front of him in the courtroom sat Sergeant Tim Chapin's widow, Kelly, and the other officer he shot, Lauren Johnston. Mathews told the court he fully understood his guilty plea to 6 violent crimes.
Mr. Mathews, did you ask your attorneys any questions during the process?
I had no questions. I understood.
Okay. Do you have any questions now as a result of what I've told you or what your attorneys have told you?
No, sir.
Because now is the time to address any questions that you have.
With this plea, there's no turning back. Mathews admits to being heavily armed, robbing U.S. Money pawn shop, and firing at 3 officers, hitting Johnston. He also pleads to having a second concealed gun that he fired to kill Chapin in a fierce gun battle. Prosecutors say Chapin's family agreed to the plea of life plus 25 years with no chance of parole.
You can imagine the tragedy and the loss that they've experienced, and they were very, the parents were very in support of this disposition.
We asked if the family ever desired the death penalty.
It is a death penalty. Life without the possibility of parole. You go to the penitentiary, you stay there until you die.
Mathews' attorneys say the deal is a just one.
I think the disposition is a fair and firm one, and one that I think all sides are happy with.
Almost 20 months after one of Chattanooga's most violent crimes, the plea brings a final step. Mathews avoids the possibility of a death penalty, but will never see freedom again.
It allows the family to put Tim Chapin's life back in the proper context about the loss that we all have felt because of this senseless crime.
Now, this case was scheduled for a January 2013 trial, a death penalty trial. But on Wednesday, negotiations started from the defense team. They approached the state, then the negotiations followed, bringing us to this point. One other note, if he had gone to trial, even with a conviction in this death penalty, he would have the right to an appeal. But with this deal, Jesse Mathews gave up his right to any appeal. Reporting live from Hamilton County Criminal Courts, I'm John Madewell for News Channel 9.
All right, John, thank you very much.